Part of the goal of parents, tribal jazzman scholar here, part of the goal of parents, I think, is to let the kids know they are loved unconditionally and that the internal core of who they are is good unquestionably. If that happens, and the child is able to do some of the most critical work that will be required of them, and one of the most critical tasks that is required of them is to constantly scrutinize and question everything that they're doing in their life. So, in my case, I'm in a job where I'm really not sure if I've ever done teaching this way, because every group is different, every class is different, and this one in particular is really compelling me to evaluate the way I teach and to reconsider the strategies that I'm most comfortable with and the ways I've always taught. So there I am in this constant questioning of strategies, tactics, and approaches. And yet, if there's a grounded sense of my personal goodness, then those self-questioning and self-criticism and self-wondering doesn't turn into questioning me. Questioning my tactics, my strategies, my approaches is healthy. When the self is clear to oneself, when we know who we are, we know our goodness without question, then when we analyze our tactics and evaluate our strategies and wonder if this is the best way, we don't then turn that into wondering, questioning, and doubting our own goodness. It's just our tactics that we're looking at. So it seems that one of the healthy approaches to any work we do is to be able to question our strategies and tactics, but not to doubt ourselves, not to doubt our own innate goodness. And this is where the parental responsibility to love, embrace, somewhat without conditions, so that the child from birth to the transition to adulthood, to the adolescent years, that core sense of who they are is solid. And then they can go be in the world and experiment and try things, and every time they trip up, they're not undermining their core belief, or they're not brought to face a core belief that is very limited. Those are the thoughts in this moment from Tribal Jazzman Scholar. Thanks for joining me.